morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining our session today. As Rudy explained, today our topic of discussion is how we can fast track our app, map, and data model creation with ArcGIS solution templates. Before we understand what solution is about and how we deploy them, let us go through a little bit about some of the prerequisites that we need to know before we go to the solutions. So, as you all might be aware, Esri is giving you several GIS products. We have desktop GIS solution, we have web GIS solution, and ArcGIS Pro is our next generation desktop GIS platform. ArcGIS Pro is coming up with several new tools every year, as this is a very active area of research for us. And ArcGIS Pro gives you a plethora of very powerful geoprocessing tools where you can conduct analysis like a simple analysis like proximity analysis, site suitability analysis to very complex analysis. And some of new analysis like link analysis, how we can identify co-location. These types of tools are getting added every day. And we also have a very rich model builder tool where you can stitch together several geoprocessing tools so that you can have a complete workflow and share it with others as either a web tool or a Python script. If you are someone who is interested in using Jupyter notebooks, now Jupyter notebooks are completely integrated into ArcGIS Pro platform, so you can run all your deep learning libraries. If you are interested in AI/ML algorithms, you can run all of them in your Pro environment as well. In case you would like to extend your analytical capabilities, we have extensions. We have extensions like spatial analyst, image analyst, network analyst, geostatistical analyst, which help you perform much industry-specific or complex analysis. For example, if you are interested in raster-based analytics, you can go for spatial analyst. If you're interested in IDW, kriging type of analysis, you can go for geostatistical analyst. If you work mainly in imagery and you are into classification and image segmentation, you can go for image analyst. So ArcGIS Pro is offering you several analytical capabilities. So now you have finished your work in ArcGIS Pro. How do you share it with others? That is when our WebGIS comes into picture. So after you finish your work in ArcGIS Pro, you can publish or share your work to either ArcGIS Online or ArcGIS Enterprise. The difference between these two is ArcGIS Online is a SaaS platform, which means everything is on the cloud. So you need not worry about infrastructure or hardware requirements. Whereas ArcGIS Enterprise can be deployed within your premises, within your private cloud. And these deployment options can also be configured according to your need. If you want to go completely within your premises, you can do it. If you would like to take a hybrid approach for the deployment, we can do that as well. ArcGIS Online and ArcGIS Enterprise gives you access to several applications. We have web app builders, ArcGIS dashboards, experience builder, story map, and several mobile applications that are very useful in field data collection. Like we have Survey 123, Collector for ArcGIS. All these maps and apps work together to make sure your goal of investing in GIS is achieved. Now let us move to the outline of today's session. First, we will discuss what are ArcGIS solutions. We will discuss a little bit history about them, and we will see how to deploy these solutions. We also have some demos for you in this deployment exercise. And throughout the presentation, we will touch upon what are all the best practices available, and if you encounter any errors while deploying the solution, how we can troubleshoot them. So what are ArcGIS solutions? ArcGIS solutions are industry-specific configurations that are available. It is actually a collection of industry-specific templates and tools, which will give you access to several maps and apps that will help you address the challenges in your organization. So to put it more simply, if you deploy one solution, it will give you a skeleton web app, an empty dashboard onto which you just have to load the data. And once the data is loaded, the dashboard will refresh automatically and it will become alive in a moment. So this makes deployment very easy. It reduces the time you take to deploy all your geo-enabled solution and thereby help you increase the business impact. And these we have solutions for different industries. For example, we have solutions for defense, we have solutions available for agriculture, business, emergency management, government. Also have a rich suite of solutions available for utility industry. We have for electric, gas management, water utilities, telecommunications, and we keep updating these solutions regularly. So you will always find some solutions that are very useful to your organization. And these solutions uh, uh, come in the intersection between ArcGIS technology and your business needs. So we are always trying to improve your understanding the best practices that are available in the industry, and thereby it helps you to improve your operations, gain new insight, and enhance the services. And these access to tools, apps, several maps and dashboards so that you can engage with your organization and others in your community for the success of your GIS deployment. And RGIS solution also has a very flexible deployment option. We can deploy it using ArcGIS Online or ArcGIS Enterprise. So main mission with which ArcGIS solution was developed is that we wanted our users to understand all the standard capabilities and start using them immediately. So these solutions kind of a roadmap of what are all the standard is available so that you have the reach of your GIS analysis to everyone in your organization. And since these solutions are very easy to deploy, it will help you save some time and money. And you can always stay current with the future releases because these solutions are updated regularly so that you can avoid any legacy technology. For example, sometimes it happens that you even though there is a new release, you may not be using that particular within your organization. All these commonly useful tools are integrated into the solution so that you don't miss out on any important development in GIS that is present within your industry. And we also try to make sure that that you have useful not only to your GIS department, but also it can be used by everyone else within your organization. Earlier, these solutions are made considering the that are available so that you can leverage all these collective knowledge in your organization. So
Saranya
we
ma'am,
have
I'm
tools
sorry for the interruption.
for several applications. Yes, yes,
Ma'am, I'm
Rudy.
sorry for the your network is dropping and your voice is cutting out, ma'am.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I think there might be an issue in the network. Is it okay now?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead
Hello.
and put it in full screen mode, ma'am, please.
Yes, sure. Okay. Uh, okay. So sorry about that. I hope the connection is better now. As we were discussing, we have several solutions like we have location-based solution for utility data management. We have address data management, 3D based maps. These solutions can be useful. For example, if you have the location of all your towers, you can try to create a 3D based map out of all of this. So the solution will have an option to give a 3D symbology that is according to your expectations. For example, if you're looking for a lattice tower, you can make sure your 3D based map reflects that. If you are working in an NGO or a community-based work where you want to share all the data with others, if we have solutions like COVID-19 testing sites, we have several COVID-19 based applications. We also have solutions for how to plan your project, how to track the progress of your project, and we have some dashboards which will help you to visualize all the operational and strategic performance monitoring. We have dashboards like how to monitor crashes in your region. We have solutions where even the public can upload the data. It will be more like a public reporting issues in their area. So we try to make sure that there is complete engagement with the public also using these solutions. So how does it work? The first step to start using this ArcGIS solution is to make sure your ArcGIS software is licensed first. Once you have the licenses, you can search for the solution that best suits your organization. You can explore the range of solution available and select the one you would like to deploy, and you can quickly deploy these solutions to either your ArcGIS online environment or ArcGIS enterprise environment. So when talking about the deployment options, we have two options. One is through ArcGIS Solutions Deployment Tool, and another is ArcGIS Solutions app. This ArcGIS Solutions app is relatively new. This is released in June 2020. So the main difference between these two types of deployment is using ArcGIS solution deployment tool, you can deploy to both these environments. Whatever solutions you find within these tools, you can deploy in ArcGIS online or enterprise. Whereas if you are deploying from this app, it can be hosted only in ArcGIS online. If you have ArcGIS online account with you, you can try both of these options to see how they are differing and what are all the options you have. So let us first talk about the first type of deployment. How do we deploy using solutions deployment tool? So this you can do it from your pro environment. So to activate this tool, you may have to install an add-in, and using this tool, you will be able to discover what are all the solution offerings available. You can deploy maps and apps to your organization, and sometimes it happens that you may want additional fields added to your table. For example, let us say we are trying to deploy a simple application, and ArcGIS Solutions is not giving you the state name. So you can add a field called state name. So such additional fields can be added. The point I would like to emphasize here is that these solutions are not very rigid. So if you would like to have more fields added, or you would like to modify the domain of certain aliases, you can easily do it here. And the final step is a user can load the data directly here. So in our first demonstration, we will see how we can use this deployment tool. So, as I said earlier, the first step is to install the add-in. You can find the add-in in this particular page. You can search for ArcGIS Solutions Deployment Tool and you can download from here. You can also read this documentation to understand what are all the prerequisites. So here you can use this tool in ArcGIS Pro with version 2.4 and above. It supports all the version. If you have a basic, standard or advanced license, any of these licenses, this solution will work. And similarly for hosting, you need one of these two accounts and make sure your enterprise is above 10.5 for the successful deployment of this tool. So once you download this tool, you will get an add-in like this, and you can just say install add-in, and in your Pro environment, you will be able to see it. So here in your add-in manager, we have a list of all the add-ins that have already been installed. If after installation it is not available in the list, you kindly refresh your Pro environment, and once you close and open the Pro environment, these add-ins will get reflected automatically. So once this deployment tool is available, kindly navigate to the Share tab and select ArcGIS Solutions. So if the add-in is successful, you should be able to see this particular tool. And once I click this solution, I get a task open here. So you can see there are 4 basic steps. First is to sign into your organization. If you see here, I have already signed into my ArcGIS online portal. And the next step is to deploy a solution. This is the place where you can browse through all the solutions available. And if you see, once you deploy, the next step is to configure. So in this configuration step, you can add fields and modify domains. And these ArcGIS solutions come with a very good set of instructions, and the documentation is also very detailed. So you will have a step-by-step explanation of what you need to do, what are all the inputs you need to have, what should be the steps, prerequisites. So if you take your time to go through this documentation thoroughly, the deployment will be very, very successful. So let us deploy a very simple solution and start this exercise. So here I will just select my this and start deploy. So it is not necessary that you have to deploy it one by one. For example, if you want to deploy all of these solutions, just you can select multiple solutions and deploy them. Once it is successful, you will have a green tick here. You can select it and it will take you to the page. So if you see here my deployment is successful. So in my online content page, I should be able to see what the solution has deployed here. So here I have fatal and serious injury dashboard. It has given me a web map, feature layer hosted view, and feature layer hosted. So let us open this and see what is available. So what it has basically done is it has taken published a feature layer and created a dashboard out of it. So as we discussed in the earlier step, these solutions will just give you a skeleton or a template. It will not have any data with it. So if you see here, the data is empty. Even the dashboard is empty. It does not have any data within it. So let us see how we can load data into it. So what I'm going to do is, here I have my input data. I will call the particular layer from my portal directly. Yeah. Here I have my traffic crashes layer. So one of the best practices to remember is before you load the data, you should understand the existing schema. So for that, yeah. For that, it is important for us to understand what is the existing schema. So if you're going to load data into this particular layer, go to their fields and check what are all the fields available. So here we have object ID, street name, date of crash, and make sure you understand what is the data type here also. So if you see here, we have object ID, string, date, string, and integers. And when you are creating an input data, make sure you follow the same schema so that the data loading is very smooth. So here I'm not going to add any fields. I'm not going to modify any fields. I'm just going to load it directly. So for data loading, as usual, we have to use the append tool, and my input will be input crashes and my target data set will be traffic crashes, and use the field schema to remove any errors or map it properly. So if you see the street name is giving me an error, I will just map it to the street name and run it. So once you append this data, the data will get added to the traffic crashes automatically. So if you are using ArcGIS Pro 2.5 and below, every time we add something to the web services, we have to overwrite the existing web services. But from Pro 2.6, you don't have to do it. You can edit your services directly in the Pro, and it will be saved automatically. So now let us refresh our dashboard to see how it looks. So you can see it has almost added 24 crashes here. Yeah. So once I load the data, you can see I did not do any configuration. The data just goes and sits perfectly into our dashboard. So the main reason for this smooth deployment is we made sure that all the fields are in the right format and it has the proper data type. So once that is done, we can deploy it successfully. And there are few things that you need to keep in mind. That is, if you see here in this particular input, we had almost 45 crashes, but this dashboard is displaying only 24. This is because this dashboard is designed to locate crashes that result in serious injury or fatality. So it has filtered out all the crashes where there is no major injury or the injury is very mild. It has tried to show only serious injury and fatal cases. So before you do the deployment, kindly understand what the dashboard is about. If you have any doubt, you can always go to your deployment page, and under every solution, we have a documentation available. So here you can just select this page. It will take you to what that solution is completely about, what is the input, and it will give you the complete information about the solution. So sometimes it happens that your solution may not be successful in one go. Just keep the iterations going. Finally, you will be able to successfully deploy them. And let us also explore some other solutions, what we have. So here we have different varieties of solution available. So if you see here, this is a web mapping application, which means that once you load the data, it will give you a web application. Similarly, within defense, we have desktop application templates. We have military tools for ArcGIS, which means that if you deploy the solution, you will be given access to a separate toolbox, which will help you do all these 5 analysis. Similarly, we have complete project packages. So if you take an example of project package, it will come with a preloaded database. Let us take this utility network data loading. So to save time, I have already downloaded these two, electric utility and gas management. So when I open my utility package, if I open my database, it already comes with an complete data model. And all you have to do is load your data onto each of these layers. And as I said earlier, the documentation is available on how to load this. It also comes with a CSV file support to help you understand where you should map which layer. So you can make sure you open all of this. And another one advantage is if you are using utility solutions, when you download the solution, you also get a sample data set. So you can test the solution with the sample data available. You can get the feel of how this, if you use this particular solution, how your data is going to look like. Also, you can take complete advantage of that sample solution. You can run your first analysis with that and see if you would like to modify them, how you can change it according to your organization's requirement. And another advantage is if you see this gas and pipeline enterprise data management, it comes with several tasks. So if you see, there are more than 25-30 steps in this complete workflow. From overview to it has tools for isolating leak in this pipeline system. It needs certain Python project to be installed and certain tools to be added. So this task helps you to do that also. You need not have a complete knowledge of how to use Python or how to install Python packages. You just have to follow all the instructions here step by step. So you need not worry about this. Even with basic GIS analysis, you should be able to follow all these steps. So each of these tool also comes with a detailed explanation. So you will be able to deploy these solutions successfully. So if you see here, sometimes it happens that when we are working with a very complex workflow, we need additional Python scripts, we need to add additional toolboxes, we need to work with enterprise geodatabase. So you have to create a enterprise geodatabase, make proper connections, and then load your data into the geodatabase and then publish the data. This workflow takes care of everything. So if you are a beginner in working with ArcGIS Enterprise, you can use these solutions to get the feel of the complete capability of ArcGIS platform, so that you can use it completely and successfully for your organization's deployment. So let us move to our presentation. So as we were discussing, one of the main point to remember while leveraging this solution is you have to organize your data and keep on iterating. Sometimes these dashboards may not have all the fields that you would like to display. So you can kickstart your project with this ArcGIS solution and keep working on improvising the deployed solution, so that you finally arrive at a solution that is useful for both you, your organization, and the general public. And some of the points to remember while working with utility network solution is we have solution for electric distribution and transmission, gas, water, sewer, stormwater, telecommunications, and irrigation. And currently, these are available in solutions deployment tool. And slowly these solutions are now getting migrated to our ArcGIS solutions app. As I said, this is a relatively new application. And when you deploy the solution, you get maps designed for editing with rich cartography. It is designed to publish services, and it gives you a data model with assets and key attributes. And it also has some of the attribute rules inbuilt to ensure data integrity. But you need to understand that these utility network models are more of a generalized models. So it may not have some assets that are very particular to your area. For example, the electrical data model will differ from country to country. Like in India, it will be different. In Japan, it will be different. So these data models kind of take a very generalized model into consideration. So uh, while it is designed to meet all your while it is designed to make sure that you can integrate it with third party systems, or you can add additional asset and workflow. You just need to remember that these are created to act as a baseline. You can kickstart your project with these, and you can start building or developing your data model using this as a reference. So sometimes when you're doing some tracing, you might encounter some errors. So make sure that you keep improving these data models using these as references. Now let us see how we can deploy solutions from ArcGIS Solutions app. Let me just close the other screen. Yeah. So once you log into your ArcGIS online page, if you go to the app switcher, you'll be able to see a solutions application available here. So what these solutions does is it will deploy directly to your ArcGIS online environment. If you see here, we have the new solutions added according to the along with the date in which it was added. So these are relatively new solutions which were deployed this week. So we have few solutions deployed in December 17th, some in December 3rd. So you can explore through all of these solutions. And here we have the catalog also. If you're interested in agriculture based solutions, you can select them. And if you want to deploy a solution, just go click on this view and get now. So whenever you click get now, the solution will be deployed into your solution page. So here you can see the solutions I have deployed. I have deployed 3D base maps, project tracking, and some coronavirus dashboards. So just like the previous examples, once you deploy a solution, a separate folder will be created here. So here I have deployed project planning, project tracking. So let us see how the solution looks like. So in the using the solution deployment tool, we saw we have project packages, we had web apps, and we had dashboards. But these RGS solutions are much more advanced. You can see it is coming with over more than 20-30 layers of data available. So I have multiple web maps, multiple web applications, dashboards. If you see, you can see there is a dashboard available for your desktops and also dashboards available for your mobiles. So these dashboards are designed to make sure they are visible properly in your mobile application, mobiles also. So if you want to share the data with someone who does not have a desktop also, you can use this. So you can visualize how this application will look like in your desktop, mobiles, and it also comes with several experience builder experiences. It comes with project packages, and some come with complete hub page also, so that you can take advantage of that community reach. Now let us see some two important things. We will see how to create a project plan and how to visualize it in our environment. So here, let me just view this application. Yeah. So here, once I open my project plan, I have these options available. Let us create a small transportation project. So here, this is created with these options in mind. So let us say you are an agriculture organization, you can go for this other project plans. And while labeling the dashboard, we can change the names. Let us say I would like to create a small transportation project in Agra. Just you can select this option. We will add some project name here. Project name is Agra Ring Road. You can add all the information about the project here. Does it require maintenance, or if it is an extension project, or we are trying to replace an existing asset, you can try to put every data here, and you can select the funding source, what is the plan start date, plan end date. If we give all this information completely, you will be able to track your project budgets and whether you are staying on budget or off budget. If you are staying on schedule, off schedule, you'll be able to see all this information as well. We have the option to give the project status also. So if you have any attachment to this particular project. For example, you might have your project plans or any Word documents. You can add that as well. So here you can choose your attachment. So for now, I will just save this. So here the plan has been added. So we can go and refresh our dashboards to see if that particular plan is updated. We make sure you open other plan as well. So here I will open my desktop dashboard also. So here you can see this is a mobile dashboard. So it is giving you a view like this. If we open our desktop dashboard, we should be able to see the complete picture. So here we have a capital improvement plan dashboard with one project, and we can see whatever information we gave available here. So if you would like to go to this particular area, we can go there. And so this is a very simple example of how like it will take at least 2-3 hours to configure a dashboard like this. But when you use solution templates, we within a matter of seconds we were able to add data into this. So this is one main advantage of using solution templates. So I will show you an output where I have loaded several projects. So you need not add all these projects by digitizing one by one. If you have the shapefile ready with you, just like how we used the append tool in the previous demonstrations, you can easily do that. Similarly, here also we have to make sure that the schema matches perfectly. So here, if you want to review this project, just click review now, and it will take you to project reviewing environment where you will be able to download the project reports. Let us see how that one looks like. Okay, so here let us say I want to review this Delhi road expansion project. Here you can see all the attachments available. So here I have uploaded a video. So if you have any video of your construction projects, or you want to upload a video about of your BIM models, we can upload those as well. And in addition to these attachments, if you would like to download these information, you can export it to a CSV. So this project plan will be available in Excel format as well. So you can, so with just if you have your data in shapefile format, you need not configure the whole dashboard. You need not write a single piece of code. Everything is available within the template. All you have to do is make sure that data loading is successful. So we will see another application like how we can do project tracking. If we go to the project tracking page, here we have solutions like here you can see in addition to dashboard, web mapping application, we also have a hub site. So if you want to share the information about your ongoing projects with the public, or you would like to take inputs from the community, you can directly start using your hub. So here I have already added 5 projects with certain investments. So all the this I did not configure anything. All this comes automatically. So if you would like to add or some information according to your organization's requirement, you can easily edit this application. So even these dashboards are not very rigid. Let us say you want to make few changes to this dashboard. You are not happy with the particular filter they have used. You can directly go to this edit dashboard tab and start configuring your dashboards just like you always do. So here, if you see, this is a capital project dashboard where based on the inputs we have given, it is giving us information on whether the particular project is on budget, on schedule, or what is the status of our revenue as well. So you can navigate to that particular project and see the status. And these also come with a predefined filters. So this dashboard is configured with 4 phases in mind: pre-design, design, construction, and closeout. So you would like to see the projects that are under construction, just select that particular filter. So here there are 6 projects available for construction. So we can filter based upon year as well. In the solutions page, we have 2 solutions. When it comes to the projects, we have a project planning solution and project tracking solution. So you can select within these two which one serves your purpose better. You can go for that particular solution. And in addition to using the append tool or directly doing online editing, you can also upload the shapefile directly into your ArcGIS online. So if you have if you go to this particular layer, we have an option here to update data. Here where you can append data to the layer directly. All you have to do is make sure you have a zip file of your shapefile or file geodatabase. You can use this option here to upload your shapefiles directly. So there are several ways in which you can update the data. Uh, uh, so based upon whichever method is easy for you, you can go. If you have very less projects, we can do it online. If you have like more than 100, 200 layers to be added, you can add it in the Pro environment or create the shapefile in Pro environment and upload it in ArcGIS Online. So in project tracking, another application is you just like how we did the project review. Here also we have the option to generate project reports. So this is kept as a separate web mapping application. So here I have over 15, 17 projects. I can generate project reports in CSV formats here very easily. Yeah. So if you see here, we have all the types of project cataloged here. You can go to your particular project and start downloading. So here we have, I have added 18 records. So all these are already available and you can create reports from this tab. And if you see the solutions page, we have new solutions coming up. So you can always keep an eye on this page so that you don't miss out on any new tools or new templates coming up. Let's move to the next part of our presentation. Yeah. Now coming to emergency management, we have solutions that will help you cater in different stages of emergency management, like mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery. And this also comes with a set of tools like we have project packages for conducting vulnerability assessment. We have survey 123 forms, which will act as a registry. We have citizen reporting applications, and we can also perform analysis like flood impact analysis, where you can create different scenarios of flood at different stages. You can simulate this and determine the degree of impact on infrastructure under each of these scenarios. And based on these results, we can create flood response plans. And as you all know, ArcGIS has very good 3D visualization capabilities. So we can make sure that we create compelling visualizations to improve this activity. And we can make sure that using this solution we can deploy our applications faster so that we can accelerate the planning, response, and recovery in case of emergencies. Similarly, ESRA always stays in the forefront. We try to come up with solutions whenever there is a disaster. So even for COVID, since March 2020, we have been coming up with several tools, hub applications, solutions that will help you in battling COVID. So we have solutions for COVID response, we have solutions for business continuity, and we also having solutions for recovery or reopening. So slowly as vaccines are distributed, there will be a recovery. We can keep track of recovery. We can keep track of the wellness, business reopening. We have solutions in all these stages as well. And when talking about the crisis readiness, as we said, we have COVID-19 response and recovery hub. We have all these applications available. I will like to show a small application of vaccine distribution. As you all know that governments are now slowly, governments are coming up with the SOP or methodology on how to distribute the vaccines. They are coming up with centers where vaccines will be distributed. So it becomes very essential for us to keep track of how this vaccine is getting distributed. So we have a solution called Coronavirus Vaccine Distribution Dashboard. If you open this particular solutions, you can see it comes up with a distribution layer, web map. We also have forms and CSV files. Let us break it down step by step. So when I open my dashboard, you can see that sorry. When we see the vaccine distribution dashboard, you will get an understanding of what are all the inputs that are required. So here they are trying to display the points of distribution. What is the dose administered? We have partial series and full series coverage. Uh, uh, the vaccines that are in development in these days comes with two doses. For example, you need to take two vaccinations to complete one successful series. So if someone has received only one of the two shots, we will call them partial series coverage. If someone takes both the shots, it will be considered as full series coverage. So even Indian government has come up with a mandate that healthcare workers and frontline workers will be given preference first. And people with above the age of 65 and already existing illnesses will be given preferences first. So we can divide our population according to these guidelines given by the government, and we can try to create a dashboard like this. So we all know that what is our goal, are we in track to achieve that goal. In addition to this dashboard, if you see this particular layer, it has two set of inputs coming in. The first input is about the centers, reporting areas, which means that let us say there are 10 reporting centers within a given district. Those reporting centers will submit their data saying this many vaccines were received today, this many were administered, and metrics will tell about the distribution, about who like the number of percentage of population that were administered vaccine today. So if we see the distribution source, distribution reported page, you will be able to see a form which the person in the reporting center can update regularly. And so it is a simple form, very easy to use. All you have to do is select the reporting area. So here you can see I have tried to add the districts in Tamil Nadu here. Once you select a reporting area, you can just say how many doses did you get today, how many doses were administered, how many were partial vaccinations, how many were full series vaccinations, and among that full series, how many were administered to healthcare workers, how many vaccines were given to long-term facility. So we can input all these information and just submit the form. And you can make changes to this form as well. For example, in India, we are not used to display our results by race or ethnicity. So we can remove this particular section from the survey 123 editing page. We can remove this section. So we have one form like this where the healthcare workers can update every day what is going on in their area. If they are not comfortable using it, we also have a CSV type upload option. So you can just upload the CSV file of all the vaccine distribution details. So if you see here, we will get the format in which you need to upload. So these can be, so if you see here, we have reporting date and doses administered. So according to this, the healthcare worker can just upload the CSV file and these dashboards will be activated accordingly. Here also, you'll be able to see based on age, based on priority population, we can keep track of all the distribution activities that are happening in our vaccine distribution centers. So this is what I wanted to show in respect to vaccine distribution. So to summarize, using these solutions, you can quickly discover and deploy solutions into your organization. This makes sure that the value or the investment you made for GIS is achieved to its fullest. And since these are already, most of them are already standardized, you can configure them easily. You can always stay current with the new improvements in this particular area. And this comes with ArcGIS itself, which means that these ArcGIS solutions are free of cost. They are free and are fully supported. So you can start exploring them even today if you have your ArcGIS Online or Enterprise accounts. And new solutions are coming up regularly. So these are all the solutions that are released this year. And we also have several hub initiatives. And with every new release of ArcGIS Pro, we are trying to integrate this solution in the toolbox itself. For example, prior to Pro 2.5, crime analysis was coming as a separate solution. But now with ArcGIS Pro 2.6, this crime analysis has been added as a separate toolbox in your geoprocessing page. So we are trying to simplify these deployment as much as possible so that it is easier for you to start using these tools and understand its full potential. And since these are directly deployed into your online or enterprise account, it is easier for you to share the results with others in your organization. And you can share it with your shareholders and public also. So I hope all of you will try to explore this particular area and give your suggestions on how easy or whether you're facing any difficulties in using these solutions. And so I would also like to tell you about some of the upcoming events. On December 26th, we have a event on tsunami risk reduction and community resilience. The link for registration is now displayed here. You can go to this registration page and you can participate in this event to understand how GIS is helping in tsunami risk reduction, how we are trying to do the disaster response also using geospatial technologies. And most of you must be aware of our community. So GeoNet is the Esri's community where the users come and discuss about solutions. So important point is each of these ArcGIS solutions you saw today, each of the solution have a separate community running here. So you will find insights from people who are already using these solutions. If you have any issue deploying the solution, you can post your query here. The users who face that issue before you will be able to respond to you. So you can discuss your difficulties and you can arrive at solutions very easily. So we also encourage you to see your community page and join this community. And the link is also available in this page. You can take note of it. And this is what we have prepared for you today.